Yes, please. So our next adjustment is unearned income. Till now we have discussed accrued income. If you still any queries there regarding any adjustment, you can ask. Now the first thing, the meaning of unearned income. Income earned but not received. That will be called unearned income. Sorry, sorry. Income not earned. Accrued income. Income not earned but received. Or you can say income received in advance. Yes. Income received in advance. Or if I reverse it, I can say income received but not earned. So this will be the meaning of unearned income. Now, second thing is what will be the journal entry for this? Adjustment. If I want to record this transaction, suppose I have received rent. That will help you to understand it better. Now the month of September is going on. The rent for the month of November also. October is just coming, so I'm taking example of November. Suppose I have taken the rent of November. So because I have received that rent, but I have not earned that rent, I will be earning that rent only after uh, I will be providing the services which I promised in, in exchange of that rent. Then only I can say that I have earned that rent. So whatever income I have received, that money belongs to the person who is paying me that rent. But because at the time when I have received rent, I have recorded this transaction in this manner: cash account debit to rent account. When I would have received that rent, I would have recorded this transaction as cash account debit to rent account. But even if I am writing it as my income, it is not my income right now because this rent I have received for the month of November. So until and unless that space is used for the month of November, I cannot say this rent as my income. Now, if I am recording unearned income in my books of account, due to that my income will reduce or increase. I hope my example is clear and my question is also clear. Now you are getting my question. I have recorded rent as income. I have recorded rent of April month as income in the month of March. However, I know that this is not my income. Now my point is clear. So I am saying that I should reduce my income or I should increase my income. My question is now, when I know that I have recorded some income which is not my income, I should reduce my income or I should increase my income? Obviously, it should be reduced. It should be reduced because it is not my income. Now, if I want to reduce it, I should debit rent account or I should credit rent account. If I want to reduce my rental income, I should credit it or I should debit it. Yes. Obviously, I should debit it. So when I will debit rent account, then my rent income will reduce because earlier I have credited it in the journal entry. If I will debit it, my rent income will reduce. Rent account debit 2. Now, when I am saying that this is not my income, I have reduced that income, fine. But the point is that I have received that amount, and this money belongs to the person who has paid me this money in advance. So that becomes my creditor. So I will open a representative personal account for that person who has paid me this money in advance. And that representative personal account will be unearned income account. This account will be representing the person who has given me this money in advance. And the rule applied for crediting him is credit the creditor because he becomes the creditor. He can demand his money back also if somehow he is not able to use that property in the month of April. He is leaving that property. Yes, now this entry is clear. So this is the entry for unearned income. This entry I have done only for making you clear what is happening. So the journal entry will be rent account debit to unearned income account. Now there are two parts of this entry. First is rent account. So rent account is a nominal account, and according to this question, it is my income. And I have debited rent account, but incomes are having credit balance. Incomes have credit balance, but here it is debited. That's why I am reducing my income, and that's why I will reduce from here minus unearned income. I will reduce it from my rental income. And at the same time, the second part is unearned income, and this is a personal account. So in which financial statement I should write it? In which financial statement I should write it? Yes, in the balance sheet. It should go into the balance sheet because it is a personal account. Now, if I write it in balance sheet, there are two sides, assets and liabilities. So on which side I should write it? It is my asset or it is my liability? If I have taken some advance. Yes. In balance sheet, there are only two sides, asset and liabilities, no debit credit. Yes, obviously. If I have accepted some advance, that is my liability, that is my responsibility to give service against that money which I have received in advance, for which I have received in advance. So that's why it is a liability to me. That person has become creditor to me. So it will go to the balance sheet liability side, and in the balance sheet liability side, I will be writing here unearned income. Yes, please. So I have explained you the meaning of unearned income. I have explained why I am doing this entry, rent account debit to unearned income, or unearned rent, I should say. Unearned rent. It can be any other income also, like commission or any other income. So I have explained why I am doing this entry, because I have to reduce my rental income which I have recorded in my books of accounts, and at the same time I have to account for a liability that I am having for the person who has paid me this advance money. So there are two parts of this entry. One is rent account. So rent account is my income according to the circumstances. It should be having a credit balance, as all incomes have credit balance. But in this journal entry, the income account has been debited. That's why it will reduce my income. And I have reduced my income in profit and loss account, where I have written rent. From there, I have reduced unearned income part. That way, I have corrected my rental income in my financial statements. And this account has become my liability. Personal account it is. That's why the second part has been recorded in balance sheet liability side. Yes, please. It is clear or not? Let me know that. If still you need any explanation, if still any queries there regarding this unearned income part.